Hi guys, so today I am here with a current favorites video. I decided to start doing these sort of every few months. I used to do monthly favorites every single month for like 2 or 3 years, but they just got so repetitive and I felt like I wasn't finding new products to share with you guys, and since I really stopped wearing makeup and trying a lot of new things because I'm sort of stuck in my norm, I didn't have a lot of new things to share with you guys, but I wanted to do these sort of every once in a while. So here I am, hardly any makeup. I was at work today and I came home and slapped some on because I wanted to film this video for you guys. So I have a couple of random favorites as well as like a plethora of beauty favorites to share with you. So I'll start with the random favorites just because there's only 2. The first one is an app that I have been addicted to now for the past couple of months. I downloaded this app in April, I think, when I was in Atlanta with Andrea. Andrea recommended it to me and it is Best Fiends, and she recommended me download it. I downloaded it, we played it like together. It's not like a multiplayer game, but we played it sitting next to each other in the hotel the entire time we were in Atlanta. And then when I came back, a bunch of people on YouTube were talking about it and I was like, yeah, I know, it's great. So like I said, it is the app Best Fiends, and they are actually sponsoring this video, which is really awesome. But it's such a fun app, and I downloaded it, like I said, a few months ago, and I've been playing pretty much every single day. It's super easy to get addicted to. I am currently on level 61, which I feel like is such a huge feat because when everybody was like talking about it, I was like, I'm way past that level, girl. But yeah, I'm on level 61, so if you're on a higher level than me, let me know. Otherwise, try and catch me, guys. But I love it. It's basically like you have like a team of insects, and each insect has like a special power, and you have to collect their little like colored things. You have to just collect them, and you don't have to just go in a straight line. You can go diagonal all around. I'll put some gameplay, and then you have like certain tasks you need to do for each level. So the level I'm currently on, which is level 61, I have to defeat like 7 slugs, and I have to collect like 20 red and like 40 green, I think that is. But each level is something different, and then there's also like side quests you can do as well, which is super fun. I haven't really dwelled into that too much, but I do think it's really fun and it's super addicting. The cool thing about Best Fiends is they are doing sort of like a Father's Day gift. So if you have the app on June 19th, which is Father's Day, which is Sunday, you get a free gift. So I definitely suggest downloading it, playing it. You're gonna get addicted. Try to beat my score. I know you can, but I don't think you can. So definitely try and download it to beat my score, and I will put the link to the App Store down below so you guys can check it out and download it because I think it's super fun. The next app is another app that pretty much every single YouTuber is talking about, and I've had this app since high school, so I've had it for a few years, but it is Snapchat. Now I've always had like a private Snapchat for I don't know what reason, because I post a story maybe once every like 10 days, and it's like 2 seconds of like a geotag or 2 seconds of like a filter. I don't even know, but I've had it private for such a long time, but I recently decided to make it public, so you guys can definitely add me on Snapchat if you want. It's just my first and last name. I'll start putting it in the description from now on. But yeah, I basically love it a lot more now, because back in the day not a lot of people were into it, but now a ton of people are into it. So like people I went to high school with and like a ton of YouTubers that I watch put these like hour-long Snap stories up, and I can sit in bed all night and watch them because I'm obsessed with that. I think it's so fun to watch other people through Snapchat because it's sort of like an unfiltered, unedited kind of life. So I've been loving Snapchat, and I made mine public, so if you want to follow me on there, you can. Okay, now onto the beauty favorites, which is so funny because I have like no makeup on today. I'm going to start with lip favorites. So ever since I got into liquid lipsticks last year, I think last year around like fall, that's all I've been wearing. I don't wear lipsticks anymore. I have like a really nice collection of like MAC lipsticks I don't wear anymore. It's just been all liquid lipsticks from here on out. So the first is a ColourPop Ultra Satin. When these came out, I bought like 10 or 12, and they were all like nudes, like literally like shades of nude. But I love ColourPop. They're so inexpensive. They're $6. They're Ultra Mattes I really like. Their Ultra Satins I think are a lot better, but I love them. So this is probably my favorite of the Ultra Satins, and it's in Dopey, and I've worn this quite a bit. It's a really nice sort of mauve, nude mauve shade. Like, it's a very wearable shade. I think it looks good on pretty much every single person, but I love Dopey. I think this one is really, really nice. I also have 3 Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks that I actually got all 3 from IMATS, and I love them. The first one's actually very similar to Dopey, and it is Stone, which I think is another one of their most popular. And then I have Truffle, which I wore in my Fashion Nova haul, if you guys saw that. And then I have Desert Suede, which is like a deep grayish, nudish beige, that grayish color that everyone's into. I'm into this color so much. I love these. I think these are really hydrating, especially for liquid lipsticks, and they last a really long time, which is also very nice. Next I'll do lashes. I'm actually not wearing lashes in this video, which is surprising because just about every single time I've put on lashes or put on makeup, I've been wearing lashes. These are my favorite. I have 2 pairs right here because I just grabbed them and they were stacked together, but they are the Red Cherry lashes in the style 205. They're really nice and wispy and long, and I really like them because they go like up to here. They're separated, they're wispy, they look so, so pretty. If you've seen me with false eyelashes in any video other than my last one, which I was wearing the Ardell Demi Wispies, I'm most likely wearing these because I love them so much. They're like literally my favorite lashes. Next I have a highlighter favorite. I feel like I have a new highlighter favorite all the time, but I recycle and go through all my highlighters all the time. I'm always like trying new ones and whatnot. So the one I've currently been loving is the Laura Mercier highlighter in Highlight 01. I don't have it on today. I actually have on Champagne Pop. I haven't had Champagne Pop on for a very long time, but I put it on for the first time again today and I like it. But I think this one, the Laura Mercier, is so much more wearable for my skin tone. I think Champagne Pop is just a little too dark for me, but this is so, so pretty and like ethereal, and it gives you that like really soft glow that I really like. I love this one. I think it's so pretty. I have a small size, but I definitely think if I ran out of this, I would go purchase a full size. Another face favorite, I'm not sure if I've ever really like talked about this palette in a favorites, but it's a very, very, very favorite palette. It is the Lorac Pro Contour Palette. As you can see from the outer packaging, it is very loved. I love this palette so, so much. So this is what it looks like. My shimmer highlight, I actually dropped this palette one time and it broke, so I haven't really gotten the chance to try it because it's not there. But the 3 shades that I really love in here are these 2, the highlights, the beige highlight and the yellow highlight. I mixed the 2 together to do my under eye and to set that. As you can see, I have more of a strong hand when I do the yellow highlight because I really like that one. But yeah, and then I use the light contour as my contour shade. I have that on today. It's very similar to Benefit Hoola, so if you've ever used that, the light contour is very similar to that. But I love this palette. It's amazing. In the palettes, I have 2 eyeshadow palettes that I've been loving these past couple of months. The first one is one that I got from IMATS. It is the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, the 5-pan palette in Palette 02. I love this. These are very, very warm toned shadows, which is so strange because I'm such a cool toned shadow person, but the 2 palettes I'm showing you are both warm toned. But these are gorgeous. They're very like, they're just very maroon warm shadows. Like there's even a maroon shadow in here, a sort of peachy rose goldy kind of color, a nice transition taupe shade, and then 2 sort of like reddish brownish like maroon browns. Like they're not true browns because there's hints of like burgundy in there. But I love this palette. I've created a ton of looks with it. I've even done a look with all the colors and I'm obsessed with it. And these shadows feel like butter. I honestly want to get more of these palettes. Not one of the big ones that's like $200, but these aren't that badly priced. I think they're only $50, which is $10 in eyeshadow, which isn't that bad if you truly think about it. But I'm obsessed with these. They're super nice. And they have one that's like neutrals and an olive green that I think I want to get. Alright, and then my last favorite, again, is another eyeshadow palette. This is one that I was really sad that I didn't get at IMATS, so I went ahead and pre-ordered it, and then it came a month ago. It is the Violet Voss Pro eyeshadow palette, the Holy Grail palette. Again, another warm-toned one, but ever since I got it, I've been really, really loving it. I have seen a lot of people talk about how this is very comparable to the Morphe palettes. The ingredients are the same, they're manufactured in the same place, and I would agree. I do have one Morphe palette and I've looked at everything. The ingredients are pretty much the same and the colors, like, they feel almost the same as Morphe eyeshadows. It is disappointing that this is as expensive as it is compared to Morphe, but I still like it. I'm still happy with my purchase. I love these shades. I love the maroons. I love the warm tones, which is so weird to say, but yeah. Very, very pretty. So that is it for my current favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you are not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.